Jack Wilson still has some learning to do. He's only 27 years old. But when most of your teammates are even younger, you grow up fast.
There's not too many veterans on this team. I think I'm considered a veteran. It's only my 5th year, so it's kind of crazy.
Crazy, but that's reality for these Pittsburgh Pirates. So instead of questioning their leadership, they simply lead.
Whether I'm a veteran or not, I'm still one of the older guys, but I look forward to working with some of the young guys and helping them out in any way you can, especially in spring training, and getting Sean Burnett and John Van Schoten and getting those guys ready to pitch in the big leagues, and telling them what it's like and what to look forward to and what not to do. Yes, there's added pressure, but these young bucks have the chance to pass on advice that is still fresh on their mind. It's exciting, it's something that I've had a lot of guys above me that I've come up with and that have helped me out a lot and taught me a lot of stuff.
It's our job to kind of bring them along and help them through the stuff outside of baseball and on the field as well.
In Bradenton, I'm Lowell Galindo, ABC 7 Sports.
The gym was sort of my sanctuary, a place to go where I'm comfortable, and her and I had a lot of memories built up over the years.
On January 6, 2008, Jeff Jacksitz experienced every parent's worst nightmare. He learned that his daughter Jennifer had died in a car crash. Less than a week later, Jacksitz was back on the sidelines at his familiar post as Northampton's head varsity girls basketball coach. In a time of mourning, being around the team was Jeff's salvation.
Go, 5 seconds! Line of time! Shoot!
At the gym and at the games, it sort of reminds me of her. They're all daughters of parents, and for me, I have the chance to teach them like I taught my daughter. It's just a privilege to do that.
Over 2 years after her death, the Concrete Kids have helped keep the memory of Jen alive by chanting JJ23 before every game that they play. This is the ultimate tribute to the Jacksitz family, and it's helped create an incredible bond within the team.
I think it means a lot to him because he knows that, she meant a lot to us and we still want her there with us, and that, she really guides us through the games and everything too. And, we need him there. He's a great coach, and, we just want him to know that we really appreciate all he does, and we help him through that too.
He really likes that and everything. He appreciates it a lot. And so do, their family. They're always in the stands, and after the game they're always like, thank you, and we just feel really good about it.
It sort of sends chills through yourself, and you think, and you get a sense of pride, that my daughter had made an impact on that many people, that they would try to keep her in their thoughts and remembering her.
Call it, they're gonna crisscross.
This year, Jeff Jacksitz may be doing the finest coaching job of his career. Despite not being favored by anyone heading into the season, Northampton has beaten Allentown Central Catholic for the first time since the 1990s, and the Concrete Kids have a good shot at winning gold in both the upcoming LVC and district playoffs. What happens down the stretch remains to be seen, but one thing is certain. Coach Jacksitz will keep his daughter Jen close to his heart the entire way.
I carry Jennifer with me. I actually keep a picture of my father, my mother, and my daughter in my pocket at every game, just to keep her close. So, yeah, I think she's here every game.
In Northampton, Mark McKeon, 13 Sports.
JJ!
Fans of the Philadelphia Eagles are flying high once again. The Birds are back in Bethlehem, and even with so many new faces on the field, that didn't stop fans from coming out to support their team.
Love the Eagles, huge hardcore fan, been a fan for years. Just love coming out and watching them practice.
Practice wasn't just rehearsal for the players. The fans are getting ready for the first preseason game on the 13th against the Jaguars.
E-N-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
With just a little over 1 week of training camp over and 2 more to go, Kevin Cobb says having the fans' support at practice is a must.
When you get in the 8th and 9th day at camp like it is now, you need that energy from the fans, and so we need them here. We want as many as we can, because when we get up in the morning, sometimes it's hard for us to get going, and we need those guys.
Fans focused on the drills being played on the field. They didn't even seem to mind the hot and humid weather. It was all about checking out the new rookies.
Just to come up to check out the new players on the team, there's a lot of question marks as far as the new players they drafted, and they're expecting a lot out of them.
David Akers joined the practice, kicking several field goals that had the fans excited. But Akers says it's the fans that make it all worthwhile.
So when you hear that cheering, and it kind of boosts your adrenaline up a little bit, you're not as tight. And that's what gets these guys going. When they make a big play, they cheer. That gets them ready for the next time. So the fan support at practice for these guys was huge.
Fans packed the stands today, hoping to grab a glimpse of the potential new Eagles and to see what next season may look like. But for some fans, it was what happened after practice that really made being a fan remarkable.
Oh, it feels so great because I never met an Eagles player, so this is the first time.
And this year, the team is celebrating the 50th anniversary of its 1960 championship. And even the littlest fans are hoping this year they'll win again.
I think they will do really great this season.
You see in a Super Bowl?
Yeah, I think they're going to go in. They're really good.
In Bethlehem, Sharon Gata, News 13.
The Reds are replacing a legend. For the first time in 20 seasons, Barry Larkin is nowhere in sight.
Well, it's sad, on a kind of a personal level. Me and him are pretty good. We're pretty good buddies, and just not see him and see his truck parked out there is kind of a wake-up call.
A call that the Reds must now answer. They need a shortstop. That's why Rich Aurelia joined the team in the offseason. But first, he has to battle youngster Felipe Lopez. It's about playing time. It's not personal.
You have to take care of yourself, but at the same time, it's a team concept too. You want to get along and play together, and he's a younger guy. I've been around for a while, and maybe there's some things I can teach him. Maybe there's some things I can learn from him.
Well, Rich is he's been there, and he knows how to prepare himself. It's going to be interesting. They both can play, and obviously the best man will win the job.
Aurelia has the pop for the job. He's one of only 3 shortstops to hit over 30 home runs in a season in the National League.
The thing that happened, I hit 37 home runs one year, and then everybody expects you to do it every year. I'm probably a 20, 25 home run guy, maybe a little bit more. Sometimes the expectations, from one year, build for years and years, and then they say, what happened?
But in that jersey, at that position, the expectations are now part of the job.
If it is me playing there, I hope the fans and everybody accepts me for what I can do, and not compare it to what Barry had done, because we're 2 different types of players.
In Sarasota, I'm Lowell Galindo, ABC 7 Sports.